Welcome everybody.
What
This is
is up?
play-by-play tech. I thought I was doing it, Max.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you
For a
got to
minute, I
take
thought you was gonna
charge.
talk. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mo.
Welcome to another episode of Play-by-Play Tech. Episode, what is it, 16 now? And we're your hosts, Moldog Gaming, Max Chambliss. And it's my turn. You know, Max is the epitome of the man face of tech talk on his channel. So what do you got to say about yourself, Max, and all your success?
Hold on for a minute, Mo. I have some technical difficulties now. For some reason,
you just ruined my intro.
My bad. Say it one more time. No, this is messing with you.
I said you were like the face of tech talk. So, you know, and then your stuff went out because I said that, I guess.
Yeah, for some reason my headset just went out. I was just, what? Okay.
No, you good now? You got it together?
Yeah, I got it together now. Yes.
So
what is going on, man?
Nothing too much. I've been busy lately. I got my merch store going, but I haven't really promoted it yet. I'm waiting for me to actually buy the stuff and me to promote it on my streams. But if you guys are interested in looking, I'll put the link in the chat. I also finished my vlog yesterday. I recorded it and I also added an unboxing to it. So I'm putting that together. I did a lot of editing yesterday. And Max, you did not share with me that editing takes a lot of time.
I could have told you that. Yeah, editing takes forever.
So the editing portion, it was very tedious. And then what's crazy is even though I'm editing, well, not only that, I'm editing and I am learning the program. So at the same, because I've never edited before. I mean, I've done like the programs that came on Xbox and the console stuff that you can do. That's real simple and you can create videos on the Xbox, but I've never used a professional program like this. I'm using VSDC and it comes with a lot of special features. And it even comes with exporting your videos to whatever resolution, to whatever frame rate. So I definitely love that. I mean, it has everything. I mean, so if you check it out, guys, it's amazing. I love it. And it served my purpose yesterday, but at the same time, it took so long for me to just do the edits I did to add all of the, I don't know, trying to be funny type stuff in the content with my text and GIFs and trying to look at stuff at the right time. I shout you out on there. I got to put your subscribe in there. So
yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, so it's a lot. And then Max has been on this PC building journey with me and I got some parts. So I guess we'll talk about that a little later whenever the subject comes up. Anyway, what about you this week, Max?
Not much, but I just thought about something. Just came to mind. We was on another podcast last week. We should talk about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we were introduced to the famous Stubbs Gaming podcast. So those guys are great.
Yeah, Stubbs Gaming. Yes,
those guys are
sir.
Good. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with those guys. I mean, they were just open arms and welcoming and. Just they let us do our thing too. Nice people.
Yeah, give them a real shout out and stuff. They gamers just like us and technology. We had a good time. Just doing a show with them and stuff like that. We like to have them on our show. One of these podcast episodes. Hopefully, we just got to get the timing together because they're in the UK. Well, some of them are in the UK, some of them in. States, but the one that's in the United States is in California, so I know it's a 3-hour difference when it comes to doing the podcast. So yeah, we're gonna try to get them on one of these episodes.
Well, aren't some of them from the same area, and some of them just moved here from the States? I don't know if we asked that because one was in like California, but he sounded like he was from the UK with those guys.
Yeah. Some of them are like, we didn't even get a chance to really. Probably do that on the next one, next episode, and they have them on there, kind of like talk about that and stuff. Yeah. So, look like Max, we already got a comment.
Somebody is recommending or wants your YouTube channel, so I'm getting ready to put it in the link. Put it in the description.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Yeah, appreciate that.
It is Sad Monman. Forgive me if I butchered the name. Sad, we'll say Sad. So thank you for wanting to shoot Max a subscription. So I am doing that right now.
Yeah, we all knew, and we're trying to grow and stuff. So hopefully you like our content and stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, let's but besides that, yeah, we was on another podcast and talking about you want to start with the PC setup or you want to start talk about the Xbox stuff first?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I can start
Well,
with the PC setup because I got all my stuff on the floor here, so I can somewhat show it off. So
yeah, go ahead.
the past week and a half, I've been ever since the new hardware's coming out. Me and Max have been talking about getting more into getting all this new stuff, the AMD, maybe the Nvidia stuff, building us a PC, or maybe purchasing a pre-built PC. So, is that our mascot in there?
Yeah, my daughter's outside the door right now in the office.
So I kind of kicked it off with buying a few parts to kind of get the fire going, because we promise you this stuff. We say we'll do it. So I think when Max went with me to Micro Center, he kind of joined me of the little experience of what it's going to take to build it, and they were extremely busy too, and it's a long wait time. But one of the parts I picked up was can he say it? Yeah, here it is, M.2 SSD. And this will allow me to have beyond quick boot times, almost at an instant when you cut the computer on. So that's needed, and it's a terabyte. I plan on getting more, but that's to start off, and it was at a decent price. It was $129. Usually this stuff probably would have been easily $200 a year ago, so I got a good deal on that. I also picked up some RGB Corsair RAM because I want to do the black PC setup with white accents. So
that's nice.
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna be real nice.
I'm still not done with it. There's still a little bit more white I need to add to it because it's still pure black. But these are only 2, so I need to pick up 2 more. I probably should have did that. Maybe I'll do it today or over the weekend. But that will just give that visual fidelity, when somebody walks in and they get that wow factor when they're looking at it. Another one I picked up, which was something I wasn't planning on getting, but my buddy at Micro Center, I went in there to get a motherboard that didn't cost as much, and he looked at me. He was like, "Are you trying to be cheap?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just need a motherboard for the new processors coming out." So I was looking at a B55 motherboard, and he told me, "Put that crap down and get this." And of course, this is like $100 more, but this is my X570 motherboard that I picked up.
I kept saying to get the 570. You don't want to pay attention to me.
It doesn't want to focus. There it is. So I got the X570 motherboard. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I can show you what it looks like in the rear. So my camera's having a hard time. Anyway, I was able to pick that up. Also, I was battling between coolers. I wanted that digital cooler effect for I'm speaking on PC cooler. I mean CPU cooler. So that's the cooling system that goes on top of your processor when so it doesn't overheat or it doesn't go to crap when you're overclocking or even when you're just on it. And this is the Kraken Z63. So come on, camera.
There you go. You gotta get that focus in. There you go. That Kraken.
Yeah, so
that boy look nice.
This has a display on the front of it here where I can put an animation or a GIF and it'll light up. It'll light up pretty cool in the background. What else? Here is my power supply. So I was able to get me a decent 750 watt GT power supply. I was gonna go and get the NZXT one, but my buddy at Micro Center recommended, no, just take that, so I did. So one of my recent purchases is, what, I'll talk about that last. I want to talk about the last part I got. So give me a second. This is big. I gotta take my headphones off. Here is my case. So as you can see,
we can't really see it that way. Yeah.
NZXT Elite. And this, I have the black version, so this part is not going to be white. So it's like that's heavy. So it's like a matte black, and that's what's going to give it that cool black shadow effect when I finally got it all together. And there's still parts I need to buy. I still need to get my white wires. I want white wires. I'm looking at the Lee RGB wires. They're pretty sweet, where it looks like the energy is going inside the motherboard and outside the motherboard. The RAM is still what I got to pick up, and then Max and I is waiting on the AMD processors, and we're waiting on the graphics cards. Then we'll have a complete system. I think Max, you're going with the pre-built system, right? You're not building it.
Damn. Now, yeah, after seeing your setup, it make me want to jump back and do a build myself.
Yeah,
I don't know anymore. I keep flip flopping back and forth. I really like Alienware, but I understand that a lot of people talking about I shouldn't go with a pre-build and Alienware is overpriced and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just like Alienware for some reason. I got their I don't know if you guys could see that and stuff.
Oh yeah, check out Max's video. He did a video on it.
Yeah, I did a video. I did a quick review unboxing on this. Yeah, I don't know. I just like Alien, but my issue is that if I want to do like upgrades and stuff like upgrades, then I know I may have some issues down the line with the Alienware. But I just haven't quite decided yet. It's just like looking at Moan going to Micro Center, that kind of like motivated me a little bit. It's just the thing is I just haven't found if I do want to do something, I do want to do a I found a PC case, but they haven't came out with it. It was like Asus. It's like the Gundam theme one, and that bad boy is nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, you showed me that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one is nice. But the dilemma that I'm in is that if I want to get a PC soon, and the GPUs for NVIDIA and the new AMD CPU and GPUs that's coming out from, they're going to be sold out pretty fast.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my dilemma with it is like, okay, I could wait for them to come out, but it's just the thing is that it's going to be so much of a high demand for NVIDIA and AMD that it's just like, that's why I'm thinking I'm going the pre-built route, because I could just go ahead and just buy my pre-built and I don't have to worry about it because they already have the cards available. The GPUs they already have available. They have the NVIDIA 3080 and a 3090. It's just the thing is that now I'm waiting for the CPU from AMD. Or I thought about doing Main Gear pre-built. Yeah, I could do something like that and just go that route, but Main Gear is just so expensive.
Oh yeah, they're very expensive. I mean, them and Alienware, I think they're neck and neck.
Yeah. No, Main Gear is a lot more expensive than Alienware.
Okay.
I think it's like 20-30% more expensive.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was like doing when I was doing the selections and stuff, man, that came out to be, I think it was close to $5,000, a little bit over $5,000. And Alienware have everything that I really wanted. Like I pretty much everything was maxed out. I think I came out to be close to 3,200, which is not that bad and stuff. So if I wanted to get the 3080, I want to get the RAM. I wanted to get like the SSD 2 terabytes. It just, even the AMD 39. Well, they have a spec for the 3900 XT, and it came out to be like 3,200 for that price. And I think that bad boy is pretty equipped. But I'm waiting for the 5000 series to come out from AMD. So I don't know. It just I've been going back and forth with it and stuff. It's just the thing is that it's just a demand. I just know that Bono's not going to get the GPU or CPU anytime soon. I think it's going to be well into next year. Who knows when? It probably might be springtime or even close to summertime when you go GPU.
So we got a comment.
It's just crazy.
Besides saying, dang, you can buy a car with that money. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
you can
man.
buy a car, pay a couple mortgages, insurance, and everything.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Yeah, PC build. It could be cheap. It depends. That's the thing. That's a PC build. It's like you could go either way. You could
Yeah,
customize it
yeah.
either way you want to do it and stuff. But it's just like for me, it's kind of like, man, I want that new
Just
Nvidia
put it this
graphics
way, right?
card.
Yeah, just put it this way. When you buy a PC, whether you take the cheap route and build one for $400, you're still going to get more features than you would on a console. So don't vote vote it all out. You know, like cheap is not a good standard. It is. I've built cheap PCs, especially when I first started. It gave me everything I needed, and it was more powerful than the graphics card, and I didn't have. I mean, more powerful than the consoles, and I didn't have to pay an online service. And there's like hundreds of thousands of free games on there, and there's other services you can do. And not only that, you can do your video editing. You can start a streaming podcast. You can, so a $400 PC, $300 PC is not when you're down and out. So just building a PC is awesome. It's just that people like me, I want the latest and greatest, so I tend to spend the money.
Yeah.
And but everybody stick within your budget. I don't ever go over budget when you're building your PC. And then take your time. You don't have to buy all the parts at one time. That's what I'm doing. I don't plan on building my PC until the AMD cards come out and the processors come out, and I still may not get it then because of the demand. So, and I'm not in a rush. So hey, Lucas, how you doing? He said hi.
Hey, what's going on?
But I mean, that's just it. I don't. So don't think that you're not really doing nothing if you build you a cheap PC. There's a lot you can get out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I like I said, I haven't made a decision yet. I may just buy like a PC case and just kind of like slowly do my stuff from there and stuff. Or I may, like I said, I may get the Alienware and do my custom PC later down the line. Just get bit by piece and stuff, and just do it for just an experiment, just to build it for the very first time. So that's why I'm just kind of like thinking and stuff. And the only reason I kind of want the latest and greatest is because, man, it's just I want to utilize this Samsung G7 monitor.
I know you're ready for that thing, man.
Yeah, so that 240 hertz, boy, 1440p. Man, I'm looking forward to that. I could play the Halo collection at high frame rates. Yeah, it's just like those are the things that I'm just kind of like thinking about.
I mean, it's awesome, Max. I've been playing them in high frame because on the PC, I've been playing them at 1440p, 144 hertz, and I mean, it's just complete eye candy.
Oh, so. You know what's funny? IGN just posted a video 2 days ago, and they was playing on a 1080p monitor at 360 frames per second. NVIDIA, it was a G-Sync, not G-Sync compatible, but G-Sync certified or whatever from NVIDIA. And I think it was using the Asus monitor. Yeah, I think it was the Asus monitor. But anyway, they was showing. It was a good video. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out IGN and look at their video. They was using a 3080 graphics card. I think it was the NVIDIA 3080 graphic card, and the monitor he was using was an Asus. And this guy was doing his own custom PC, and he was just showing the differences. He was showing the difference between 144 hertz and 360 60 hertz, and they were just showing the differences as in him playing. He was playing he was playing. He wasn't playing Call of Duty. I'm trying to think of the game that he was playing. He was playing Apex Legends, and he was playing. I think he was playing Call of Duty and Fortnite. I think he was doing. In Destiny. That's what he was. He was playing Destiny too, and he was showing the differences, with him doing like sniper shots.
Yeah,
and he was using that 360 hertz on the monitor. He utilized the whole frames, and it was night and day. He said it was night and day. It was night and day. I don't know if it's difference after 144 hertz. But he said that for him, as in like him taking his time as in making his shots or doing a sniper, he said it's phenomenal, and that if people just have to experience it on their own when they're taking a look at it.
Yeah.
So I could just imagine you, Moan, going from 144 hertz and switching to either 240 or 360. See how that would do when it comes to your competitive gaming. I bet you that would be like a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't understand, but when you start switching between, we can just say once you start going beyond 10, well, not even that, your refresh rate is what gives you that advantage and that smoothness of your reaction time in the games, and it makes you feel so much immersed when you're playing the game. It keeps you captured, because recently, this past year of playing games, especially on console, I haven't played console so much this year ever since I've got my gaming laptop. But the times that I did play it, really, when I go from 1440p from 144 hertz, and then I play the console, it's not that interesting. And then especially when you play a game that has a high replay factor where you're just playing the same thing over and over and over again, and it's like, man, if I at least had this 144 hertz, this would be a little bit more exciting. Or the competitive game, especially when you got crossplay between PC, Xbox, and PlayStation with Call of Duty, and the PC guys are going to be more superior. Like me, they hate me when I'm playing that game. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm done with the console, and speaking on that, funny that we're talking about it. I just traded my console in yesterday because I was done with it. I had a PlayStation Pro. I think, Max, you already turned yours in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we talk about that, definitely appreciate it. So hopefully,
would you say you cut out for a quick second?
Oh, I did. Yeah. Tell him. So I thank you for subscribing to the channel and stuff. So I see that updates subscription. So appreciate that. But I traded in my Xbox One X and my PlayStation 4 Pro. A couple days ago. Now I have no video games to really play. So it's kind of it's bittersweet, but at the same time too, I wasn't really playing any of the consoles right now. So I was just like, let me go ahead and get my maximum money trade-in value.
Yeah.
And so I could get ready for this console. So because with the Xbox Series X, I had to buy the expansion. I had to get the expansion for the SSD, that 1 terabyte, because people are saying like, oh, just wait for the not the competitors, but the other third-party services to come out with their own proprietary service. But even if they did do that, it's going to be around the same price. It might not be. It probably be a $20 or $30 difference when it comes to theirs, and they have to use Xbox proprietary SSD slot and stuff. They can't just come up and do something different and stuff. They have to use theirs, and that's why Xbox did what they did. If it was a PlayStation 5, that's a little bit different, but I went ahead and spent that $220.
So Sai was asking, let's see. Oh, so he wants to suggest a laptop, and he is really looking for one that can support GTA. So if you just wanted to play GTA and you're not worried about, trying to be in 4K, 144 hertz and that type of stuff, which there are solutions at a lower price to be able to reach, laptops are good with 1080p, 144 hertz. But if you just want to play GTA, 16, if you want to be, within your budget, find your laptop with a 1650 in it or a 1660 Ti. That will, and especially now while the new 3000 cars are out, laptops are coming down now because of the new generation laptops that's coming out. Yeah, so take advantage of it literally right now and get your laptop. So I paid a little bit more money. I have the HP Omen X2S. I can't show you because it's hooked up to the podcast, because this is what we're doing right now. And I have the 2-screen laptop where I have a screen at the top and screen at the bottom, and it's just really good on my productivity. But it cost me a lot of money to have it, and this is how we're able to do this now. What were you going to say, Max?
No, I was just about to say yeah, because like I said, I get emails from them, but Alienware got some great deals on their PCs and stuff like that. So, but you looking for a $700
Yeah. Yep.
laptop?
1650 will do it,
So
or a 1660 Ti. And if you get a 1660 Ti, you may still be able to find one with 1080p display with 144 hertz with G-Sync. But on laptops, G-Sync really doesn't matter because it degrades the battery. So if it doesn't have G-Sync, it's not even a big deal. Buy an external monitor that has a G-Sync um, connection to it, and just connect your laptop to that and run it off power. Because laptops battery state for you being portable, it's not long. It's about an hour and a half to 2 hours, if that. So, and that's only if you're gaming. I mean, you're going to be running all type of other programs, so they don't last long. You might as well say that laptops is basically a plug-in console that you can carry around with a screen on it. That's basically what it is. It's portable, but you still got to keep plugged in a wall if you want to play games like you normally do.
yeah, you can find you. Well, I say right now, what the crazy part is, man, they get because now they started doing Black Friday deals.
Oh stuff. Yeah, I forgot about they started early.
Yeah, I don't know where you're located, but you could find something. They slashing prices left and right. Like Alien, keep on going back to Alien. I'm just so happy to look at their website. They slashing their laptop prices like $750 and stuff like that. Just a laptop and a desktop that you could save up to $350. But you could go on Best Buy or you could go on
Micro Center, Best Buy, Amazon, any of those places.
Any tech company, a real retail store. I have tech retail store, and you can find some really great deals and stuff like that. It just depends. If you're just playing GTA 5, depending on what type of frame rates you trying to play that. If you just really just doing basic gaming, you can find some killer deals now because it's just like now until the end of November you'll find some really good deals.
Yep, and you can easily play GTA at 30 frames. There's nothing wrong with 30 frames. It's just when you get to 60, it just looks better. So, and then if you're playing console gaming now, you're playing games at 30 frames. So you won't tell a difference if you're playing it on the PC if you just want to play it. I guess before we move on to the next subject, I do want to tell you about my last purchase. So when I was trading in my PlayStation, I really wasn't expecting to get anything. And the wife and I bought an exercise bike, and it has a tablet stand. So I was using to switch my scenes for our podcast and for my game streaming on a tablet. So when I was there, I traded my game in, and I just happened to turn around and I saw this. So this is the Elgato Stream Deck, and I actually made a full vlog on it yesterday. I did a lot of the editing of the video, and I also did an unboxing, added to the vlog. So I'm doing all the editing right now. I'm actually finished. I'm actually 90% done with it. So expect for me to release it anytime from now until next week. So I kind of just want to mention that. And my title of my vlog right now is called A Day with My Own Dog. I don't know if I'm going to keep it that way. There's still some other titles I want to use, because once I put it out there, it's going to stick. So I got to be real careful with my title. And I got an introduction. I need to add some music. But I'm very excited for this, and it's my first time ever doing a vlog. I think on the last podcast I showed my vlog kit, but I don't know where I put it, so I can't show you. But that's all I really wanted to say before we moved on to the next topic.
Yeah, hey Steve, how's it going?
Steve, what's happening? What's the new hot GPUs? No ray tracing. Well, the new hot GPUs all have ray tracing.
yeah, it's kind of hard to really say. Nvidia. If you're talking about 30. Well, no, they got I think they have the 3070.
Yeah, but that's going to have ray tracing.
Yeah, but it has ray tracing, but I don't know if that's out or not. But yeah, that's going to 3070. The 30 series pretty much is all new. Yeah. And the AMD is about to announce their new GPUs next week, October 28th. So that's something to think about. But yeah, pretty much the new GPUs have ray tracing of some sort. I mean, it's just depending on what you want to do on your settings, on your PC settings and stuff like that. You could take off the ray tracing. It doesn't give that GPU that much demand.
You don't have to play it,
Yeah,
and you'll get a huge performance boost if you turn off ray tracing. But
yeah, you don't have to do that.
You can still play if you get the appropriate card. You can get you can have ray tracing on and still be over 100 frames. So I wouldn't want it off. I mean, the ray tracing is awesome. I mean, I use it sometimes, but it just takes a huge performance. And when I'm playing Modern Warfare, the AMDs are going to have ray tracing, but the RTX cards are ray tracing. Nvidia came out with it first, so expect ray tracing to be full fledged in RDNA 2 architecture.
Yeah, and so that's kind of like the next topic we was going to talk about too. Is and you brought this up, Moan. So AMD. Well, we would talk about the CPUs for. No, it's not the CPU, but it's the GPUs you was talking
about. So some of the so for the new Navi, I guess they're called 21 or 22. I can't keep
big Navi.
Big Navi, yeah. So apparently they're supposed to actually have comparable clocks to the 3080, which is pretty good. I don't know if it's going to perform that way, but if it doesn't, it's still in it's not in the 3070 range. It's in the 3080 range, whether it's a little bit less powerful than it or not. And from my understanding, they have different versions of it, so we don't even know what we're going to get.
Yeah. So, but that's the thing is everybody keep 3080. To be honest with you, I think they 3090. So, yeah, I don't know.
You think it's 3090 comparable?
What'd you say?
Do you think it's compared to the 3090?
I don't know. To be honest with you, Mo, there's a lot of rumors. I don't know.
There's too many rumors.
I'm not trying to hype up AMD whatsoever. I mean, I like AMD because it was the underdogs for the longest time, and now they finally started to kick ass when it comes to their CPUs. But their GPUs, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, I'm not saying it's gonna be drastically better than the NVIDIA lineup, but I'm saying it's going to be close. It's going to give a few games and stuff. I think it's going to be very, very close. I'm not saying it's going to be it's not going to be a huge margin. It's going to be within a small margin. I think
it's not going to be how it was last gen. It's not going to be the like last year 2080. Not even the 2070 beats out the highest AMD card. It's not going to be that anymore. That's over.
I think it's going to be very close. I think it depends on game and stuff and how it's optimized and stuff. But I'm just saying that according to some of these leaks, I think it's going to be close between for the 3090 series. I'm not saying for a fact these are all just rumors. But it's like AMD is really, really going to start to compete when it comes to the GPU market. So that's why I'm just saying, stay tuned for next week, and don't be surprised if you see some of these numbers and you're like, "Wow, these are doing better than 3080 and close to 3090."
Yeah,
don't be surprised. That's all I'm just saying.
Because Max told you.
Because I'm looking at some even the new CPUs. A few weeks back, they did a glimpse on their GPU graphics card. There was almost identical numbers to the 3080, and we don't even know if high GPU. So we don't know that, and so we basing it off of what we saw. But like I said, AMD didn't announce what graphics card that they showed with those numbers. So that's what I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right. So. What'd you say?
Oh, and then also too, I just can't wait for those new CPUs to come out too for the AMD Ryzen. That thing gonna be a monster.
Are you talking about the Ryzen 9s?
Yeah, the 5000. Yep, the 5000 series.
Those are coming up soon. So I have a page here, where it's kind of showing the power of what we got coming out, and it's ridiculous. So a lot of people are complaining about Ryzen not hitting 5 gigahertz, and sure enough, look at the Ryzen 9. So all you guys can shut up. So hopefully these are official leaks. The scores are ridiculous on here, and just I don't know. I'm excited. Expect this. So what was the price of the Ryzen 7s that they initially proposed during the press conference? Do you remember? Was it like 450?
Price, I can't think of a price, so
okay.
Don't ask me about the price.
So I believe they were 450. Don't quote me on it, but I think the Ryzen 9 is going to be at a good price point, and one reason being is because they're going to come out with Threadripper. So, and the Threadripper is going to be ridiculous. So I believe, if you want my opinion, Max, and this is just me putting it out there, and I've been real good about predicting a couple things this year. Some stuff I was off, but I really believe that this is going to come in at least between 600 and 700. I think they're going to come between the Ryzen 9s, because Threadripper.
What are you talking about? The CPU? You talking about the CPU?
What are you talking about? CPUs. Yeah. Yep, the 5950X and 5900. I believe they're going to be like 6 and 7.
They announced the price already.
Did they? See, I'm sitting here. Yeah. So what are they?
Yeah. They announced the price on there. Yeah. Let me.
Here it is. You're right. So okay, I was close. $800.
Yeah.
But that's for the 59. No. Oh yeah, look at that. $549. So I was close.
Yeah. They got the. Yeah, they announced that. Yeah, they got the. They got the prices on there. Yeah. I just didn't know at the top of my. Sorry, but the 30. Excuse me. The 5950. Actually, no. I'm on their website right now. They don't.
Okay. Well, I got it up here. The 5900X will be $549. That is a competitive price point for this type of performance for 12 cores. You can't beat that. And then, of course, the next step up is $800 because you're getting freaking 16 cores. So, that I may have to go with that, man.
For the 5950?
No, not the 5900. That's more than what I need.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want. I want the 5900. That's the CPU card that I really want. It's just the thing is, I think that's going to be kind of like the sweet spot. Like I say, you don't have to go too crazy, because I think the 5950. I think that's if you just want the best of the best and the best and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want that type of power and stuff like that. I do. But I think I'd be okay. I think I'd be more than price. I'd be more than okay with the 5900X.
Okay.
So that's just me and stuff. So, but I'm looking forward to that. And those cars will come out November.
Oh, they come out in November? Yeah.
November.
Again, I'm not in a rush. People are going to buy that stuff like crazy. People are going to find loopholes of how to get them early, or folks in the stores are going to buy them out. So I'm not in a rush. When they become available to me is when I get it. That's just how I look at it. Because I'll be, and the reason why I'm not in a rush, I'll be on the consoles, so I'm not too much, feel like I have to have that right now. I would love to have it right now.
Everybody would love to have that right now. Like I said, that's why I was thinking about going stuff. That was kind of like my do that, and that would be kind of like my thoughts and stuff. So we'll see. I mean, it's exciting times because you got GPUs, you got AMD coming out with the new CPUs and GPUs, you got the new consoles that's coming out less than a month and stuff. So it just like it's exciting times and stuff like that. This is going to be crazy how everything pans out and stuff. So that kind of brings up to our next discussion. I bought this on my own. So on Twitter, Xbox tweeted 30 titles on day one that's fully optimized for Xbox Series X, Series S for this holiday.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen it, like I said, I don't know if Mo could probably post a link on the chat, but
Yeah, I can do
man,
that.
so you got just go ahead and post that. But you got Assassin's Creed, Borderlands 3, Bright Memory 1.0, Cuisine Royale, Dead by Daylight, Devil May Cry, Dirt 5, Enlisted, Evergate, Falconeer, Fortnite, Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, Gears Tactic, Grounded, King Oddball, Man Eater, Manifold, Garden, NBA 2K, 2K21, Observer, Ori, Will of the Wisps, Planet Coaster.
They keep pushing that game, the Ori game. I mean, it's fun though. I've played it, but it's like,
oh yeah, that game. And that's that is a sleeper game. It is actually start to spend some time on there, and that's supposed to be hitting 104K at 120 frames per
well, yeah, it's
second.
an indie game. They can accomplish that with that type of what the game produces. So I can see that racing games and indie games are games where it can really use the full potential of the consoles, because number one, it's first party. Number two, it doesn't require a lot of data. They're not doing full terrains and full open world maps and stuff like that. So you can achieve, 4K at very, very high frame rates. So sorry about that, Max. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's good. And then the other one, these Tetris, Taurus, War Thunder, Warhammer, Watchdog Legions, WRC 9, World Rally, Yakuza, Like a Dragon, and Yes Your Grace.
Man,
so these are 30
that's music to my ears. That's music to my ears.
So that's 30 games optimized for Xbox Series X and S on day one. So that is, and then that not only that, you're gonna have over 1,000 game playable games that's across, and then you have smart delivery, 20 titles that smart delivery, and you get a free upgrade for the Xbox Series X and Series S. So you can't beat that.
No, not at all.
I'm looking forward to that. And I forgot about this because this came out October 17th. Also, they announced that Halo Master Chief Collection is getting the upgrade as well to the Xbox Series X, Series S.
Oh, so, man, Halo talk.
If you guys didn't know, so if you guys didn't know about that, the Master Chief Collection get a free 4K 120 frames per second upgrade on the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S consoles for free. So if you own it, or if you guys have Game Pass, you guys will get that optimized version for the console. So that's great news. I'm looking forward to that.
What really got me going was Watch Dogs Legion, because I've been talking about that game. You know what I don't see on here? That's funny that you hold on. Let me look through this list again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see where's Cyberpunk?
Oh, Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk doesn't come out to November 19th, and the launch of the Series X come out what is it?
I thought it was the 10th.
Was it November? Yeah. No, Cyberpunk doesn't come out to the 19th. And so that's going to be optimized. That's going to be optimized.
Oh, it is? Okay.
But it's not going to have I think, I don't know. They may change it for the Xbox Series X and PS5. But also is now on there too. The Avengers now. So the Avengers will have a free upgrade as well.
Okay.
And I just thought about this too. And I'm looking at this. They don't even have Call of Duty on here either. So
but they got Bright Memory on here, right? And that's not even.
Yeah.
Is that coming out launch day? Bright Memory. Because that's the one with first-person shooter, and you got the sword and the gun.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to say something. But I want to say they just listed off this same for November 10th. So you got Avengers that's going to get the upgrade. You got Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty is going to have is going to be optimized. Oh, even the previous the Call of Duty that came out last year, that's going to be optimized. They didn't even put that on the list and stuff. So it's so many more games that they just listed off as day one optimized titles. But there's other games. And I even sent Moan a video of a person playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare on the Xbox Series X, and that was fully optimized. And that thing looked, I mean, I'm looking at it on YouTube at 4K, and that thing looks phenomenal. It looks really good. So 4K 60, I know it's not like PC stuff, but like 4K 60, that looks pretty good and stuff for what I saw. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. And then also too, now jumping on the PlayStation 5 system, we did find out that now all your 4 games going to be PS5 console, except for I think it was like a handful of games.
Oh, I was so happy to hear that. The only game I cared about to be ported over was Final Fantasy VII Remake. That is all I cared about.
And that's the crazy part too. So they gave the official word that pretty much, and I'm saying pretty much, all your games that on the PlayStation backward compatible with the PS5. Now the question is, which we don't know. We don't know if there's going to be like free upgrades or it's going to be optimized. No, nobody doesn't know.
Yeah, but when you buy it, it's part of your library. I mean, why not?
I don't know. The reason why I'm saying I don't know, Spider-Man, the only way for you to get the Spider-Man is that you have to buy the Miles Morales Ultimate Edition. So I don't know. Like I said, I want to say yeah. I think they're going to pick and choose games and stuff like that. So so who knows? But I mean, that's good news for people who pre-ordered the PS5. That was one of the reasons why I turned in my PlayStation 4 Pro, is because now I know that I'm good, that I could play my backwards compatible games.
Yeah,
on the PlayStation 4, like Final Fantasy, The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, because I wanted to pick Ghost of Tsushima, but I didn't want to buy that game because I didn't know it was going to be compatible or not.
Yeah,
and so that's why I was just like, I'm not going to, I really didn't want to play on my PlayStation 4. I'd rather play it on the PlayStation 5 because I was thinking like maybe it may give it higher and stuff on a game, but Sony still didn't announce if there's going to be optimized versions of those games or if you have to pay a fee or not. I hope they don't. But yeah, that's really exciting news. If people who are interested. Also, too, yeah, we're getting close to this launch. So
yeah, I'm excited. Have you got any word on your PlayStations?
No, everything still looks good. So that's the good news and stuff. Mo's gonna get one pre-order thing. So that's gonna be interesting. Because I know a lot of people was some of our friends was kind of upset about that, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. So Mom's about to get my other pre-orders, but even my nephew was asking for it, and I was like, yes.
It's already gone.
Yeah. I told him about that. Yeah, he was pretty bummed about it. But one game I am excited for, and people was talking about that not excited for, is I'm looking forward to Godfall. I know, Mo, you're not really.
Yeah, I wasn't too interested in God. I'm more interested in Spider-Man Miles Morales and, of course, Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo is another one. Demon Souls is kind of a maybe with me. I don't know if I want to replay that frustration again. I am not into it.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about picking it and stuff, but I did and stuff because I was looking at some of the gameplay. People are going to say like, why you want to get Godfall? I don't know. It's just like, I'm really interested in it. I think it may be a sleeper and stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows? But but the good thing is that if anyone who has a 4K display, they are going to be playing. The game is going to be at 4K at 60 frames per second.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. So I'm going to be playing that and utilizing that. And I'm also happy with the Spider-Man game. Everybody's gonna have to be happy with the Spider-Man game because it's just like Spider-Man. That was one of the best games of 2018, and that's going to be Miles Morales better not disappoint. So that's going to be.
It looked like it's going to be pretty good. Another interesting one is Resident Evil Village. I'm looking forward to that one too.
Yeah, you know what? The funny thing is, and that's between Xbox and PlayStation 5. So I have the Resident Evil, the remastered version, RE3. I played it for a little bit, but then when I was thinking about the Xbox Series X and when they're going to optimize that, I'm definitely going to play that game and finish that game off and stuff. So because I beat the Resident Evil 2 remaster and I played a little bit of Resident Evil 7. I got that game too, so I got to play that game too.
It's all right. It's still trying to grab my attention. I've been playing it. I don't know. I kind of missed the whole Nemesis feature of it. So.
Well, the one thing I really can't say, I mean, because Resident Evil 2, man, that if you guys get a chance, play that game. Capcom did a really, really good job.
Yeah.
So they got a third. So there's a what is that perspective? It's not first person perspective. It's a third perspective. I can't even talk right now. Yeah, third person view. That's what I was trying to say. Third person view. With Resident Evil 7 as a first person view, I really like it. But when you play a first person view, it's like I think it makes it scarier than playing the third person view, because the third person see a lot of stuff around me compared to Resident Evil 7. And I think even Resident Evil, like you had that first person perspective, and it's kind of like you get the first glance, and I think that's going to be a lot more scary than like RE3 and RE2 and stuff like that. But that's going to be a really good game when that comes out and stuff. But
I'm excited. I'm excited about it. There's a lot of stuff that, you know what is. I don't know. I guess every single time we get these launches, we're always excited about the stuff that comes out. They always hype it up. There's always disappointments, but I think this launch here will probably have the most disappointments, right? Because I mean, you can't blame it, right? We have COVID now, so that plays a role in a lot of these release launches and why things keep getting pushed back and stuff like that. So, and we understand. And again, Max and I are praying for your families if you guys are dealing with it. And then developing is more complicated, compared to back in the day. So when you get a game well, that has changed, and marketing has changed because we're all in a connected environment. So you got that to live on, and there's always money playing in the background. So I think it's going to get more sophisticated, even on the next gen stuff. They got to find a system to where, when they have these launch release titles and say what's going to come out, have some type of, something set in the background where they don't deal with these problems. But I mean, maybe COVID may have played a huge role in why this launch is kind of funny. Pre-orders has always been crazy. That'll never change. As long as they come out with something new, people are going to go nuts. And times are different now, where people are a little bit extreme compared to when me and Max and I were growing up. So
yeah.
So just be patient. These guys are going to come out with these games. I have all of them. Every single generation, I have all the system. I have all the consoles. So it doesn't bother me too much, because one is going to lack the other, and I'm going to play one more so than the other. And it's just, so some stuff has to wait. So I take that same attitude with trying to get all this new stuff. Same thing with the PC. It's just going to have to wait when I'm available. And I'm a little bit more patient, right? Because I'm older. I don't have to try to get mom to run out there and be like, oh, can you get this now? I want this on Christmas. I want this. It's I'm telling you right now, this is going to be much more harder for you to put that stuff under the tree this year than there has ever been. That's probably because of, COVID. And all this new marketing strategy and all this new stuff that we have that exists now, and all this new technology. So just, be patient. That's all I can really say.
Yeah. So yeah. For me, actually, I'm not even really disappointed with the the launch
I'm
games
disappointed in
and stuff.
Halo. I'm gonna tell that
Yeah,
every
you keep
episode.
bringing it up every single time. Yeah, Halo's not coming out, but even Xbox is like, there's so many games that I play that I haven't had the chance to play, and now with the Xbox Series X, I could replay those games at a higher frame and even at a better. So that's really happy about. And then plus two, I the crazy part, we didn't even talk about this. I saw a trailer of Creed Valhalla. I talked about how bad that game was when we first saw it, when they did their reveal on it. Now I see the new trailer of it. That game looks great. I guess Ubisoft must have heard us probably work on this, because at first they was talking about 4K 30 and now they pushed it at 4K 60 and the graphics look great. I am impressed with them and stuff, and I'm even thinking about pre-ordering that. Like I said, I never pre-ordered Assassin's Creed. First time I think I'm going to pre-order that game. So that I'm excited about that game and stuff. So I know that's
the first Assassin's Creed. I thought that was the Assassin's Creed 1 was awesome. Assassin's Creed 1 and 2.
No, I didn't even pre-order the first Assassin's Creed
Wow.
game, because I don't know, like when I first when they would announce those games, I was just and I was saying, it was okay. There was a couple good Assassin's Creed game. So the first one was good. No, I think the first one was I thought it was okay and stuff. And then like I think the Unity or the Brotherhood was what I thought was better. And then when it got to the other ones, I take that back. There were some really good Assassin's, but I wasn't like floored by saying like, oh, these are like 10 out of 10 type games. I could say the majority of those Assassin's Creed games were, I could say a 7 out of 10. But they kept on doing a copy and paste on, and then it started to change it when it came to Black Flag, because I did play and beat Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That was when it kind of like changed the whole system where you get to travel and stuff. So that was like what changed the dynamic. Creed Odyssey, not Odyssey, but I can't think of the game before Odyssey, but when that game came out, that kind of like changed the dynamic. Really brought the RPG and the fighting dynamics on that. And I like I said, I was surprised about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because I was like, the same fighting game. You had to sneak up and kill
Odyssey
people.
Is their most recent one, isn't it?
Yeah, that was their most recent one.
Okay,
and
it was Origins before that.
Yeah, it was Origins. That's what it was. But when Origin came out, they changed the whole fighting dynamic when it came to that game. And that's where I was just like, oh, wow, actually, this is starting to get good. Because it's like when Assassin's Creed before Origin, it was just a sneak up and kill, sneak up and kill, sneak up and kill. And you could do a couple of fights, but it wasn't as intuitive as it was when Odyssey kind of like, for me, I haven't played Origin. When Odyssey came out, and I bought that on a super discount. I think it was like $25 for the Ultimate Edition. That game was actually really, really fun. I mean, I like I said, I still haven't beat the game yet. For what I played so far, it was pretty good. So I could add on top of that, and then how the way I looked at the Valhalla game. It's not. They saying it's not going to be repetitive and stuff like the previous Assassin's Creed game, but they're going to do. They're going to follow kind of like how Destiny is when they have and stuff, or when they have their missions just come out the blue. That's the same thing how Valhalla is going to do it. So if they do something like that, I think that's going to be a good game in my opinion.
Well, I guess I got to take a look at it. I haven't been interested in Assassin's Creed since the replay value destroyed me about the whole series. Syndicate's where I stopped at, and I just couldn't take it no more. And then it had so many bugs, and once that game got corrupted or crashed, I was done with it. I didn't want to play it no more. So then looking at all the other ones that came out after that, I said, this is repetitive. I'm not about to buy I have that feeling where Division, remember when Division came out, it was awesome. We played it, and it just kind of got boring. Then it came out with Division 2. I was like, all right, what's different? And then we get in the game, and it's like the characters, and that's it. Like all the guns were the same, the gameplay was the same, this and that was the same. There's nothing really new. And I was like, and that's how Assassin's Creed was to me, and I just couldn't take it, so I was done with it. Haven't looked into it, haven't been trying to do this and do that. Max was the one that told me to look into Valhalla that came out, and when I looked at it, you know, at first I thought it was sweet when it first started. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool because, of course, I haven't been in a bunch of these generations in between, so of course, from Syndicate to Valhalla, it's like, oh wow, this is what they're doing now. So I was a little interested. And then when we were more so into our podcast, we're kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be good. And then it's just, when they were doing 4K, 30, that just threw us off. We were like, man, I don't know about this game. And then, of course, you showed me, well, I didn't even look at it yet. Excuse me. I didn't even look at it yet. So maybe I'll take a look at it. Maybe it'll spark my interest on getting it. I'm not sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can really name. You know what, Max? I'll look at the video today. How about that? I can give you that price.
Yeah. Just look at it. Look at it in 4K. You'll see it.
Okay.
And then you'll probably say, "Oh, maybe I should." It made me. It did change my mind. When they first did the announcement, I wasn't impressed at all. I thought this game was going to be terrible, and so I was going to wait for it to go on discount on like next year and stuff like that. And I'll probably just pick it up for $20 or whatever the price is. But that was just kind of like my thinking. But after seeing that trailer, like I said, I think that and pick up that game. But that's pretty much all I have.
We are towards the end of our podcast. I guess we should do our, hey, come check us out here and come check us out there. So go ahead and start, Max.
Yeah, so if you guys get a chance, check page Max Chambliss second, or you can find it like above this my video right there where you have 530 Max. You can also find it that way. But yeah, just check out my page. A video every week on Monday, and then we do the podcast on Tuesday. So hope you guys subscribe and comment and set on the notifications on my page. How about you, Mo?
I have a lot of stuff going on. Matter of fact, me and Max didn't really name it all. So Max and I will keep promoted. We're not going to make thumbnails and really promote it like that, but we want to let you guys know that we both plan on doing unboxings of the consoles. I'm doing a live unboxing, live stream. Max is doing an edited version on his page. So mine's be on my page, his will be on his page. Hopefully Max will get both systems and I can do them at the same time. We'll see. But either way it goes, you're guaranteed the Series S live stream unboxing on my page.
You mean the X?
I'm sorry. Jesus, man. Series X. So I also got my vlog 90% completed with the unboxing added to it. So check me out between now and next week. If I can get it finished tonight, that'd be amazing. But I got a few things I need to do at the house. I got kids. So me and Max struggle with this all day long, and Max didn't get any sleep last night. So, he's running off of plain faith and poor emissions in his body. So PC build is coming for me. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream PC build or an edited version of it. So I showed y'all my parts earlier. When this video goes off, you can see all the parts that I bought. I don't know if I'm going to do, there's a lot of stuff that I got going on. I'm also coming back out with multi-video stream event where my friends are on the video. We're going to stream and you're going to be able to see us interact. And I'm also having a retro event coming up. So we've already picked the console. We already picked the game. I just got to get the event set up, and we're going to do online multiplayer in the stream. So we're going to play Nintendo 64 and we're going to play GoldenEye, and I'm going to put the smackdown on all of them. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get Max to join me on it, but he's usually asleep by the time I stream. So
yeah.
So we got a lot of content coming up. Here's my webpage here. I'm trying to paste it in there. So if you want to see all my content, you can see it here. Did it go through? Whatever. Maybe. There it is. Budget. Oh, okay. Well, let's answer Lucas real quick. So what gaming PC would you recommend? And his budget is $5,000. You can get everything.
Oh, you can get everything.
You can get everything. Everything that you want without an issue. You know, the highest Intel, the highest graphics card, the highest motherboard. You know, case, cooler, water cool
you
if you
can do
want to.
everything.
You can do everything. 5,000 is a good budget for, especially for an enthusiast. Now it gets more expensive now. Don't think that's it, but you can get everything you want for 5,000 without a hassle. And if you go to Micro Center, ask for my friend Terrell. Terrell, take good care of you. Tell him you know me. Tell him you know. Well, he doesn't know my streaming name, so just tell him you know Ramon, and he'll take care of you. So he always does that. So
Yeah.
But that's
All
it,
right.
guys. I've had fun.
Hope you have a good one.
Yeah, hope you guys have a good one. We're gonna, put this on our pages, and hopefully you guys check it out. Love you all. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye.